All right. Welcome back to a very special rendition of You've Thought It.
We're saying it.
This is Deanna G, and I am not for everyone.
And this is Jillian Vita, and we have two very special guests with us today. Do you guys want to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, everybody listening, this is another podcast. This is Majority Rules with Sean and Pasquale, and this is a second rendition of us hanging out.
Yes.
Yeah, the first one didn't go so well.
No, it went well.
It just didn't get saved, so.
Not all of it.
I thought of a catchphrase, but I was told it wasn't good enough.
No,
So-
it's disgusting. You're not doing
It's
that catfish.
It was good.
What's the catchphrase, P? Let me
How's
hear.
your bush?
You can't say that.
What?
You.
First
It
of
doesn't
all,
make any sense.
no
Who
woman
are you asking?
The world.
No, you're asking your audience, and nobody should have a bush. That's disgusting.
Well, if you do, I want to know how it is.
Jesus.
Anyway, go ahead.
Pay no attention to that man, guys. We have female listeners, okay? So
So do
chill.
we, actually.
So do we.
I think we have more female listeners than men.
Yeah,
That's usually how it goes.
that's because
Yeah,
guys
that's
are
right.
haters.
Yeah,
All right, so
guys
we're
are.
going to be doing something interesting. For those of you who listened to Jill and I's episode where we played the bad choices game,
Mhm.
we're going to be doing that with a team effort this evening.
Okay.
So each
Jill,
of
do
us
you
took
care yes, I was just going to say, do you care to explain the rules?
Sure. Each of us are taking one of these boys on our team. So the whole point
What do you mean?
is
Taking one of us? Like
Yeah.
we're dog shit?
because
Boys?
yeah,
Boys?
men.
Really?
Sorry, men.
One of us may carry the load for the win here.
Well,
I
we'll
don't
have
carry
to wait
any
and
loads. I don't do anything
How about
with
the
loads.
term youthful men?
see.
All right.
Whatever.
These fine gentlemen, we are
There
going
you
to take
go.
one
All
on each of
right.
our teams.
Me Too stuff, man. Equal opportunities.
Okay. So Deanna is going to get Sean and I'm going to get Pasquale, and we are going to play bad choices again. Like Deanna just said, the rules are that
As
we have.
follows.
So we are going to be asking, my team is going to be asking Deanna's team questions. Deanna's team is going to be asking our team questions, and everybody has to answer. So, and if you skip it, your partner has to answer. If you both don't answer, neither one of you get a point. So whoever answers the most questions at the end wins. And those are the rules.
Do we have to answer truthfully or just answer?
Yes. And we get
Answer it,
and if
you
we
got-
know
have to-
you're-
you have to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
If we know if we know you're lying, we could call you out on it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
why me and
because
Pasquale
Jill-
are split up.
Exactly, because Jill will
Yeah.
know if I'm lying, and I'll know if Jill's lying.
All right, I
yeah.
Wait,
smell it. I
and
smell
I
it.
have another question. Do we have to explain why yes or no?
Yes, because they're not all yes or no questions.
But
Okay.
you have to get into some description.
Details. Yes.
I'm ready. Who's starting?
I'm down.
Jill, you start.
Okay, guys. Let's see.
Why don't you just pick the person you want to answer the question?
I mean, I'll go
Um,
first if I have.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, go ahead.
Back and
Sean,
forth.
this one's for you, babe. Have you ever fantasized about someone in this Zoom?
Sure.
Well, if you did, it's like 2 weeks long. So
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Is that
I
a yes or no?
Yeah, sure, yeah. I've thought about podcast parties.
All right, listen.
Deanna, have you?
That's his answer. I have not.
Pasquale,
she's-
have you?
She's married.
I'm on your team. Why are you asking me?
Because everybody has to answer.
So what's the point of teams?
Because if they don't answer, it's for fun, Pasquale.
Yes, I have. I don't even know the question. What was I paying attention to? But yes, I have.
It was, have you ever fantasized about someone in the Zoom?
In this Zoom?
This one right
Yeah,
here.
for sure. For sure.
In other Zooms, absolutely. All of them. No, not all.
Every Zoom
Every
besides.
single one.
Fuck it. Zoom.
Okay.
Yes,
Good
I have.
answer, guys.
Do you
What
answer?
about you, Jill?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay.
Deanna, go ahead.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
very interesting.
Ooh. Ooh. Go ahead, Dee.
Are you a good person to call for relationship advice?
I am,
Me?
for sure.
Me too. I've been through it all. Call me.
Yeah, I would agree. I definitely am, I would say.
I concur. He is good.
I would have
Appreciate
to say I'm fucking top of the line as
Yeah,
well.
Deanna's good too.
You couldn't just say yes. You couldn't just say yes. You had to fucking say on the top of the line.
Do you know me?
Yeah, I
No,
know.
she's really good though. Honestly, she's really good at it. Seriously.
I feel like I'm very good at taking myself out of a situation and looking at it like very black and white to give you an answer, like an honest answer. But
Mhm.
I'm not good at doing it for myself.
Yeah, that's.
I feel
I
like I
agree
make
with you.
the
I agree
worst
with you.
decisions for myself.
You literally go the opposite of your advice.
What I would tell 100 people, I'm not going to do it.
100%.
That's
Sounds
interesting,
familiar.
Sean.
Isn't it?
Why do you think you do that?
I don't know. I
He's
honestly,
a fucking idiot.
I swear to God, like when things kind of start going back to normal, I think I may go find a therapist.
You could do it now.
It's like I want to bounce this kind of shit off of somebody like professionally.
I thought you were
Don't
going to
get
say.
me started on therapy.
Yeah,
I thought
we
you
love
were going to
therapy.
say.
I feel like it's shit like that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why am I so good at telling other people like to unplug and basically
It's
look at a
something
situation?
deep rooted that you're missing. That's
Yeah,
something
right.
big within you to find.
That's
I
what I'm
thought you-
saying. I don't understand. Like, it should be even easier to unplug and look at my own shit. And
Mhm.
like, all right, this is what you need to do. But I'm like, I do like in denial and like you can't. I don't see it until it's too late. Like a lot of shit that is. It seems stupid, but
It's
I don't
not
know.
stupid at all.
I
I
don't
thought you were
understand
going to
it with
say
myself.
after quarantine, I'm going to play for the other team.
No,
That's what I thought you
imagine.
were going with.
No, you didn't.
I know.
I really did think that. That's what I thought you were going to say.
Sean's your best friend, and you thought he was going to play for the other team.
I haven't seen him in a long time. I don't know what he's been doing for 6 months.
Nobody knows.
Okay,
Anything's possible anymore.
Yeah, sure. I don't think so, but
Yeah, doubtful.
And
All
if you were, I support you.
next question.
You go. Oh, no, we go.
okay.
Wait, it's like Jill has cards. Like, where do you have these questions from?
Deanna has cards too.
Hi.
Oh, wow.
We're prepared, honey.
Wait, why don't you pull a card out and put it on the screen so I can read it?
Okay.
Isn't it just
Pasquale.
easier for her to read it?
Here, Pascal, you read this one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. Have you ever had sex while someone else was sleeping in the same room?
Yes. Emphatically, yes.
I have as well.
Your baby does not count.
Let's see.
My answer is still yes.
Hotel rooms, friends' houses, an elevator.
Same.
Elevator. Wait, when people are in the elevator with you?
Weird
It said
story.
sleeping.
Weird
Sleeping.
story. I'll make it quick. The elevator broke down from. We were like 17 years old. Went to one of those like karaoke places in the city, those like
Mhm.
Chinese ones, and too
Mhm.
many people packed out in the elevator. Some fat kid jumped up, and the whole elevator got stuck. And an ex-girlfriend from way back, she like got claustrophobic and like bent down in the corner, and then like I just
You went to go help her?
yeah, like I don't know.
Bent down in the corner because she got scared and you fucked her?
No, it was like some oral hijinks in the elevator.
So I have a question. Where's the sleeping part come in this? Was the fat kid sleeping in the corner while you were all doing this?
Well, they weren't sleeping, but there was people there. There was like mad people there, and the lights went out. And when the lights came back on, like it had to be quick. I was like, "Oh my
That's
god, what happened?"
crazy.
Yeah,
That is wild.
That was
That's
a
a
wild
fascinating story, Sean. I got to tell you.
The firefighters showed up. They
froze,
opened the
bro. I
doors and
froze.
shit. Oh, it was so embarrassing. It was close. It was a close call.
That's crazy.
Did you answer that one?
Yeah, I have multiple times.
Jill?
Yeah, I have.
So
All
we
right.
all have, huh?
What was
Wanna
this all about?
What a bunch of weirdos. Oh
Sean,
man.
I'm gonna give you your question, okay?
Okay. Have you ever had a threesome?
Nope.
No.
Yes.
What?
Wow.
What are the deets? What are the deets? Twice
Mhm.
with girls?
Same girl, two different guys.
Oh wow! So she's like,
Shit.
is that her name in your phone book? Like
Threesome girl.
threesome lesbian connection.
No, and it wasn't they weren't my partners. They were her partners.
Oh, so that's you. You're the connection.
I'm the
Yeah, she's the extra.
So how was
The
it?
third. It was all right. Nothing. Which one?
You have no opinion about it? Which time was better?
The first time was weird because it was the first time.
Yeah.
The second time was more comfortable.
Second time was like, I got this. I know what I'm doing.
I would say the second time.
How much lesbian stuff did you actually get into?
Not much. Not much. No.
Damn, you fucking asking mad questions.
I mean, this is extremely interesting. Were you
no. Just like kissing.
More like, did you do like more watching or not?
Yeah,
really?
I did actually. I did more watching. I literally sat there, and that was like one of the only times I ever drank wine in my life. And I just watched and I drank wine.
I guess that would be the perfect time to have a glass of wine.
Yeah, fucking it. She's in the corner like this.
Now, do you think?
I literally was. I was sitting on a chair like this, and I was drinking wine.
Now, did those threesomes have any impact on their relationship?
No.
None.
No. If anything, it made it better. So.
You think so? How?
Yeah. Because they were talking about doing it. They both wanted to. The guy thought I was hot and asked me to do it, and that was it. And I was like, okay, whatever.
That's all it takes is to ask questions?
No, I wouldn't do it for anybody. It's just I had a very weird time in my life. I had just moved to LA, so I was going through some phases. I was going through some phases.
One for the team. Leave her alone.
No, that's awesome. I'm just very curious on how these things come about because not everybody's done them. I mean,
she asked. It was originally just going to be us hanging out, and then one thing kind of led to another, and that was it.
Ooh.
So it was supposed to be like a bunch of us.
Everyone else answered?
No.
My answer is no.
Sure.
Would you?
I would not.
Not even two guys?
I don't share my man.
I would never do it two guys. Ever.
Never.
Ever.
Why? You don't want like too much spotlight?
I'm not into the girl. I'm not into the girl on girl stuff. Doesn't do it for me.
I would 100% do it. I don't think I could do it with another guy though.
Yeah, it's
definitely
I'm not into the two guy thing.
Yeah, because then like swords touch at one point. It's,
Yo, like I can't watch the two guy porns with a girl. Like I can't.
Yeah, that's why I don't type two guy porn.
Yeah, I don't like. Once I like, and if I'm scrolling through it, and I'm like, oh man, it's one of my favorite bitches, and it's like two guys. I'm like, nope, we'll skip that scene.
There's too many dicks. It's too many dicks.
It's too much commotion, bro. I can't.
Yeah, too much.
All right.
That's really funny.
This is a fun one, guys. You ready?
Wait, it's our turn.
It is?
Yeah.
Don't be fucking skipping.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't take it the fuck down with the fucking tonight, I'm gonna fucking close the computer.
Why didn't I just? I thought I just read that.
Yeah, you did. That's why
I did. I messed up. I thought it was our turn.
Oh.
That's why I yelled.
Take it easy.
Proceed.
Okay. Have you ever secretly masturbated while your partner was sleeping next to you?
No.
No. Never.
Never had to.
I got to answer this.
Why don't you let them answer first? They
said no.
Talking.
Because he's on another fucking level tonight. I don't know. We might have
too much espresso.
Might have to leave the room and come back.
I just had espresso right before we started.
So espresso makes you a prick?
No. I'm always a prick. Espresso makes me a hyper one.
You're not a prick, by the way. But
thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So get answer. You guys answered?
That's a no.
No?
Just a simple no?
I mean, most of the time, I'm going to do that rollover, like, and we're going to have sex. Like, I'm not going to rub one out with a person next to me.
First thing, my significant other laying next to me, I'm never secretly doing anything.
Yeah.
That's number one. If I'm going to rub one out, I'm going to let you know, hey, I'm doing it. That's number one. Number two, just pull the hand over and just put it on top.
Oh, the girl's hand?
I like that answer. It shows a lot of character.
Okay.
I mean, what the fuck? Why would I do that? That's weird, man. Like,
well,
why
I have
wouldn't
a question.
Why wouldn't you include them? They're next to you. They're there.
Maybe she says I'm tired.
Yeah, I have a follow-up question. When you guys are in relationships, how often do you masturbate compared to when you're single?
The same, exactly the same.
I was just gonna have the same exact answer.
Exactly
Nothing
the same.
changes.
That
Nothing
answer's
changes.
probably different for men than women.
If you're not around,
People do it more than women.
if you're not around, I'm masturbating. If you are around, I probably masturbate in the morning, and then we're gonna have sex at night.
Yeah, right. I don't think much changes at all. Like
See, men are different. When we're horny,
once
if
a
you're
day,
here-
either thing, every day,
Yeah.
at least.
So every day.
no, who got time for that?
Nah, maybe not
Every
every day.
day.
Maybe every other day.
Maybe 3 times a week.
Sean has
Sometimes-
time for it.
Sometimes 4,
Yeah. Lately, I got too much time for it.
3 times a week. Sometimes 4. It depends. Maybe you had a hard week. You got to do multiple times a day.
Nah, that shit fucks me up. I can't be doing like 2 or 3 in a day anymore.
2, 3 a day.
No.
Who the fuck are you,
Jesus.
Superman?
Some of our friends do that shit, and I don't understand how.
2, 3 times a day.
Talk to our friends.
Okay,
back in the day.
If you're an adult, you work 8 hours a day. You come home. When you jerk it off 3 times?
I mean, you have days off, but I don't know.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
He seems to
point.
be a reliable source over there.
Yeah.
I've had these
Hey,
conversations.
hey,
with them.
Sean, I just jerked off for the 3rd time.
No. No, I guess,
All right, next
I guess when it was
question.
we were younger, they would do that.
All right, next question. Whose turn is it?
Note to self: never give this kid espresso ever again.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll be quiet then. I'll be boring.
We can't be quiet. I used to say that all the time. Good luck. I give you maybe 50
You know
seconds.
what it is? I'm finally fucking speaking up in these podcasts. I usually get cut off, jerk off in the corner of my screen.
Of your screen.
Has your friendliness ever been misinterpreted as flirting?
Every single day. Every
Same.
single day of my life.
All the time. All the time.
My answer would have to be yes as well.
Absolutely. It's weird. I mean, it goes
For-
both ways.
See, for a guy, if you're nice to a girl, they think that you want them. If you're mean to a girl, they think they want you. So it's a lose-lose for us.
I agree with that to a certain extent. I mean, sometimes there's blatant comments, mannerisms, body language that would imply that you're flirting. But some people, that's just how they are.
Yeah.
Like me, I come across very like bubbly and flirty because
Me
that's
too.
just my
That's how I
personality,
am.
but I'm not. Like I'm not
Same.
flirting. If I'm flirting, you will know.
Word.
Which
Right.
obviously I wouldn't be flirting because I'm married, but
But you forgot about that part. I'm glad you added that in.
That was like one of those things I used to always get in trouble with in my last relationship. That I'm
Yeah.
always nice to everyone,
I'm too friendly.
and like girls that I am friends with. Like if I seen you girls, like if we were out in a bar or something, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up? What's going on? Whatever." When yous walked away, I would get an evil eye from this girl, and she would look at
And
me and say,
the number
which-
one question,
it would always
which one
be-
did you fuck?
"Yeah, which one of them did you fuck?" Or how long ago? And I'm like, "Excuse me, I didn't fuck either of them.
Yep.
We're friends, like
It's always,
completely platonic."
it's always the
I
same
don't
question.
your
understand.
ex would say that, Sean.
Yes, there was one
That
of those.
must have been fucking misery. I
It
don't.
was
That,
me too.
Yeah.
That was one of
My ex
those
used to-
like hindsight red flags. That
you
was
can't.
like
You
so
can't be
bad.
with someone that acts like that. You just
Yeah.
can't.
But
No,
My-
I didn't.
my ex
Very
used to do the same thing. No matter what girl I said hello to. Was
Absolutely
up with her.
insane.
You were-
Absolutely
yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do
I
that.
nipped that in the butt as soon as my husband and I started dating.
I mean, I tried the best that I could to decelerate the situation, but it
Mm.
never ever worked. Because the next
Insecure.
time,
That's the only excuse for behavior like
Insecurity,
that.
yeah.
yeah,
For sure.
major insecurity, immaturity, like zero trust.
Jill, we'll pray for them.
Thank you. Please,
Unless she has reason to think that you've done things because you've done things in the past.
No, she didn't know me
understandable.
long enough or know my history to gauge, like to have a judgment. You know,
Okay.
she was from a different borough that didn't really know me. Nor was she like the type of person that would like do her homework and like ask 100 people about me and my reputation or whatever. I mean, at this age, we all have a reputation. And I've said this before to other people, like we are all an asshole in someone else's story. That's just the
Mhm.
way life is. So
That's true.
you can't fucking ask certain people because certain people are going to give you a bad answer about me
I just
or
put up a-
anybody in this chat.
Yeah,
because
I just
I
put up
literally-
a meme the other day. I said you're always the bad. You're always the bad guy in someone else's story.
I
Whatever.
always said in a relationship, do not ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. like this is a new thing. This is a fresh start.
If you're gonna
I don't
ask a
wanna know
question
about your last relationship and what went wrong because it wasn't meant to be anyway. So why
if
would
you're
you
gonna
wanna...
ask questions, right, that are gonna go 50-50, don't ask.
I have a question. What is your guys' opinion on somebody who was dating and they told this girl, there's one rule if we're going to be together, and that's never ask me questions about my past?
That's just fucking scary.
Well, yeah, that's sketchy as balls. That's too vague to agree to.
Well, two things. Wait, two things. Hold on. If it was like never ask me anything, then that's a little sketchy.
No,
But if he was
it's
like,
what I said. It's never ask me any
too
questions.
sketchy.
No,
too
it's
sketchy.
it's too
If he
vague.
was like,
Yeah.
if he said something like, "Listen, I really don't want to go into like my exes, and I don't want to start trouble, so don't ask me."
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. But to say never ask about my past,
Yeah.
what are you, a fucking murderer?
Right. It's too much. It's
Yeah.
too much. Like
Yeah.
what?
Next question, please.
Why are you shouting? Jesus. Do you go?
Oh.
Who's keeping score?
So
So
far,
far, we're
0-0.
tied.
Nobody said they wouldn't answer.
This is true.
Have you
All right.
ever been cock blocked by a friend?
Yes.
Every fucking Saturday.
All the time.
I think every one of us have been cock blocked.
Every time we go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so
It's
too.
so many different ways. I've had...
Well, Sean, I never cockblocked you.
No, that's why we're a good team. But there's other times, like I'm talking like years ago that when I was a lot skinnier and I wasn't like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm like the best looking guy ever, but
we can see you.
You know, there were people that I was interested in the past that my friends would chase solely because they knew that I liked her.
Yeah, of course.
But that's like that dog eat dog bullshit, like Brooklyn bullshit. That's happened to me plenty of times.
I think you have to be a really selfish person to cock block.
And then the other way around,
Unless
girls have cock blocked us, like with their
unless you're
friends.
cock blocking and you don't even realize you're doing it. Somebody who cock blocks and does like, there are people that just don't even realize.
Hold on.
Right, but they've been like that for so long that it's a control thing.
I hate to break it to you. You know when you're cock blocking someone, whether you want to think you are or not. Yes, you are. Because if you see me talking to a girl, right, and you would just walk over nonchalant, start talking to her, you're obviously cock blocking.
Yeah, but there are girls that never mind their business with their amongst their girlfriends.
And they know exactly what they're doing.
That they're doing. They
know exactly what they're doing.
No, they don't. I'm telling you, they don't always. Some of them are like.
Ooh, we have a debate amongst.
They see it like a tunnel vision, like, oh, that's my girl, and I know she's not interested, without asking anyone anything.
Yeah,
just
but
like cuts in.
That's cock blocking.
Yeah, but they don't know that they're cock blocking in their mind.
If you turn around and say, "That's my girl," I know she's not into him, and she walks over and starts breaking it up, she's cock blocking.
Yeah, but she doesn't knowingly know that she's cock blocking. She's thinking that
she's
doing the right thing.
You know what also happens though a lot? I could speak for females and speak for men, but sometimes the guy thinks we're cock blocking when realistically our friend is like asking us to save her.
Yeah.
Right, and she's actually genuinely not interested.
Right, exactly. But my thing is, a lot of times for me, like, you have to literally spell it out for me that you're interested in me. So I might just think I'm having a conversation. The guy might think that I'm like into him, and the girl might think that I'm cock blocking, but I'm actually really not. I'm just like living my life. So I guess that would be like an accidental like cock block.
I'll be honest with you.
Unknowingly cock block.
There's not a girl that I don't know that I'm gonna attempt to talk to that's worth me cock blocking somebody else. If that makes sense.
Then I guess your answer is no.
No, I have never cock blocked him. I've been cock blocked many of times. But
yeah.
By who? Like friends or just in general?
Oh, friends. Good friends. Friends I know for like my whole life.
I feel like when I was a really,
but like when it comes to
15,
men, and that's what's going on, is it like you guys are all fighting for the same girl, or are they?
No, I don't do that.
I mean, when we were younger, absolutely, but now, no.
No, not even when I was younger.
How you said you've been cock blocked by your own friends.
Okay, so look, I'll explain to you. If I'm talking to a girl, right, and like we're fucking vibing and whatever, we're talking, and my friend comes over and starts like flirting with her, you can have her. See you later.
But what if she's not interested? What if she's not interested in him?
She'll find out. He'll find out, and she'll eventually walk back over to me. It's happened plenty of times.
Wait a minute, hold on. So wait, if you're talking to a girl,
I'm talking to a girl, and I walk away, and my friend gets shut down easily because my friends get shut down. Sean, they get shut down pretty quickly. I'll just wait till they get shut down, and I'll move my way back over there. But I'm not going to argue with you. I'm like, oh, she's mine.
See, but that would turn me off, though. Like, if you walked away from me, that would be like, oh, you don't give a fuck.
If you're talking to me, right? And my friend
girls want you to fight for
right?
them.
Hold on. If you talking to me and my friend comes over and now your attention switches.
I wouldn't switch attention.
Okay, that's different. But she asked me if a friend comes over and he starts cockblocking.
What if she starts conversing with your friend and you mistake that for flirting?
I'm not going to sit there and argue. I don't know you. It's just like me not knowing you. I'm not going to sit there.
Instead of getting defensive, though, listen to what the question is.
I'm not getting defensive. I'm just telling you how it is.
Yes.
I'm just telling you how it is.
I know what Jill's asking. I know what she's trying to say. That's why.
I know what she's saying, too.
You do?
Yes. But the type of person I am, I'm not going to sit there and keep talking to you while my friend's standing there. It's just how I am.
Okay, let's just put this into perspective. Let's just make this a very specific thing. Pasquale, I'm talking to you. Sean comes over to me, right? So now he talks to me, and I know he's your friend, so I'm being nice. I'm talking to him. You're going to walk away?
No, I might not walk away right away.
He's going to do that Homer Simpson in the bush.
No, I'm just going to sit there with my drink, mind my own business for a while, and if you guys still talk, then I'll walk away.
I guess it depends.
Sean makes a joke, and she laughs at the joke because she's
I'm not 5 years old.
I mean, I'm funny. So.
But you're contradicting yourself a little bit.
I'm not. I'm just saying the situation.
No, but I mean, I guess, look, it all depends on what the vibe is.
You're asking me if a guy's cock blocking, not if my friend walks over to talk to the same girl I am.
No, I'm asking.
If he's literally going after her, that's cock blocking. If he's coming to hang out with us in a circle, that's not cock blocking.
That's just hanging.
That's why I asked the question, how do you determine?
You could tell for guys.
I mean, you could get the vibe in a couple of minutes of standing around.
And guys do that to each other? They do that to their own friends?
I mean, I've seen it. I've been a part of it.
I've been a part of it.
And I'm kind of in that same boat where, I mean, unless I really, really want to fight for this girl, I'm not going to fight for it because it's annoying. It's just too annoying because you know what it is? It's usually the really, really douchey guy that usually gets it all the time. And they steal them from guys like me and Pasquale. And I just don't want to deal with that kind of shit. Because if he could get that girl, then I don't need that kind of girl anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree with you on that.
But that's what we're trying to say.
If she is going to succumb to this guy's fucking douchey, like, typical fucking stupid one-liners and fall for that shit, then I don't need that. I don't need you around me anyway.
And my point was, if I just met the girl at a bar, I'm not wasting my time fighting with another stranger while I'm talking to this girl. It's not worth my time. That's what I was trying to make before.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Makes sense?
Thank you for clearing that up. Yes.
No problem.
Beautiful, guys.
Moving right along.
Here, Pasquale, this is your question.
Have you ever done a line of cocaine over someone's body?
Woo! Absolutely.
Me too.
No.
Well, everyone knows we did cocaine now.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Me
it's
either.
a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
I don't fuck with you. I don't do that. I don't know.
Me either. I've never done it, ever.
It's been at least more than 6 years.
Hey, what body part?
I think it was the stomach.
I did a butt cheek.
The stomach, I'm pretty sure. Maybe some cleavage, I think.
Butt cheek. Left butt cheek.
Definitely not a butt cheek.
Left butt cheek?
Butt cheek.
Was it a plump butt cheek or was it a
butt
cheek?
Would I do it off a flat butt cheek? That's not even a cheek. It's just skin. It's just skin.
Not everyone's gifted with a big butt. I'm just wondering.
Listen, if I'm gonna do it off a butt cheek, she's got to have a fucking booty. You know what I mean?
That's fair. So Jill and I was a hard no.
Mine is
Hard
definitely not.
no, huh?
Never.
No.
All right.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
Oh wow.
Boy, I can't wait to ask Sean this question, man. Actually, I'm going to let him read it. It's our turn, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is it okay to cheat on your partner if they gain 100 pounds? Holy shit.
You like that one, right? I
let
picked
me
that just for you.
let
Hold
me tell
on.
you something. 100 pounds is a lot, especially for a fucking woman, man. I weigh 200 pounds. If a girl weighed my weight, I don't know. I mean, you kind of see that coming, no? Like
But
they
you're
don't just
talking
wake
about
up and gain
let's
100.
change the answer to the question. This is your wife. This is the mother of your child.
I don't
He would
know,
cheat
this
on
is
her
tough.
if she gained weight from pregnancy. Do you remember? You're asking the wrong person.
No, I
He
said
didn't
that
say
I
he
was
would
gonna
cheat, he said he was
guide.
scared.
Yeah, it's
No,
a
you said that
scary
he
thing.
would be because said he wouldn't be attracted and that they'd have to have a conversation. If not, then she had to go.
Well, look, I'm gonna try to motivate this person to get their asses into shape. I mean, I'm gonna do my best. But look, things happen in this world. People get divorced nowadays. Like I don't have to just fucking be miserable.
You don't, but the term for better for worse, I mean, it's gone on for many, many, many years.
Sean.
No, I understand that, but
hold on.
I am not the most religious person in the world.
Question.
Anymore. So I really don't think that hard into those vows. I don't.
So your
hold it
answer is
secret.
yes, then. Is that your
Yeah,
answer?
you would. You fucking
Absolutely.
would, Sean.
Hold on. Wait. I have a question.
Shallow as fuck.
If you meet a girl right now at your weight and you gain 100 pounds and she cheats on you and you say why, she said because you got fat.
I'd be like,
Would
fair
you like
enough.
that?
Fair enough.
That's balls.
I mean, I got fatter towards the end of my last relationship, and I was like, you know what? I didn't like myself there.
Yeah, but you didn't like yourself. Doesn't mean that she didn't like you.
I mean, and I was only 20 pounds. I could only if I added another
listen,
80, I would be like, well, I'm
listen,
huge.
I'm usually on your side. I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to go on the other side. I will not cheat on someone if they gain 100 pounds. Because 100 pounds easily. People go through shit. You might gain a little bit of weight.
I mean,
you might lose it.
I'll probably break up with them before I cheat.
See, I didn't say anything fucking stupid on this one.
I would probably break up with them before I actually succumb to cheating.
All right, babe, it's over. Why? Because you fat.
I would just say, look,
100 pounds is a lot, though.
100 pounds is a
100
lot.
Pounds.
Like,
That's pushing it.
You don't wake up
I'm gonna
100 pounds fatter.
Hold
After
on.
20, 30, 40, 50, maybe say something.
I'm going to let you know something. Whoever wrote that card gained 100 pounds. I think she got cheated on. 100%. She was in her field. Would you fucking cheat on me? You fucking gained 100 pounds.
I mean,
Why's it got to be a she, though?
I know. Why can't it be a guy?
It doesn't. It could be anybody.
Well, I said she. It came out, so.
But you know what's crazy? Like
a guy too.
A guy could very slowly gain 100 pounds, and you wouldn't really notice.
My answer is no, because I've been there multiple times.
Jill?
See, now that's good, but like, you've been through the ringer with that kind of shit. So
I have.
You're in a different mindset. You're in a different place than like me.
And my husband stayed with me through because I would go up and down, and my husband was there, rooting me on the whole way.
What about you,
See,
Jill?
I think it's hard for me to
no?
gauge on that because maybe I just haven't been in that kind of a deep love ever.
Well, my last relationship, I gained 40 pounds.
You know?
So.
Yeah, I gained like 20, 30. Maybe 40. I don't know.
We're not talking, guys. Everyone's gonna. I mean, let's face it. If you're with somebody, let's say you're with somebody 5 years. Let's say you're with somebody 3. Are there really people that stay the same weight for 3 years? No.
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 100 pounds is pushing.
But look,
it's a lot.
Like
I know somebody
is weird for people. Do they have that conversation in their relationship though?
Right. Well, listen, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. I know girls who put on 80 pounds pregnant easily.
Yeah.
But that's pregnant. It's different.
It's possible.
It's different, but it's not that far from 100 pounds. So
yeah, but it doesn't all go away.
Right.
But you have a human in your body, so you, as the husband, knows your wife is about to get fat. It's not like she's sitting on the fucking couch eating bags of chips all day.
But every girl is different through pregnancy.
Also, can I just say, the women don't get fat. That's number one. They blow
up.
They get swole.
Some of them get swollen. Some of them get. I mean, I hate to say fat because pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Like it's
Right.
not.
Right.
You know, like you need to be prepared. Your wife's gonna get fat. You know, like it's
It's not
easier
that.
than that.
It's the easiest
Like
way to
my
say it.
sister, one of her pregnancies, she gained 60 pounds. The other pregnancy, she gained 24 pounds. You know, so
That's her being a veteran at the game.
It just I gained 32 pounds pregnant. That's what I gained, and I lost it all. But in my defense, I really didn't have to do much. But I also didn't eat like a pig when I was pregnant. I ate healthy. So, because that's the key.
If guys got pregnant, damn, I'm gaining fucking 400 pounds easily.
Oh, I know.
I'm fucking munching away.
Like I have cravings now, like when I'm just.
So Sean's answer is yes. P's answer is no. Jill, what is your? My answer was no. Jill, what is your answer?
No, I wouldn't cheat on somebody if they gain weight like that.
Would you break up with them?
No.
Would you have that conversation like, hey, baby?
Yeah, I would, but only not because of the way he looks, just because I feel like he must be going through something.
Would you
be concerned?
What?
Would you take away all his snacks?
No, I wouldn't take away all his snacks. I would just be like,
so
you're the problem. Awesome wing woman if you want to lose weight. She was like my 2-a-day gym partner when I first started my journey. She's the reason I dropped my first 60 pounds. No bullshit.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the problem about me having a gym partner. I need to go to the gym. So right there, problem one.
She's no fucking joke. She would pull outside my house and beat the horn. Be like, let's go. I'd be like, Jill, I'm tired. I'm not going tonight. She'd say, I'm sorry. Let's go. Vegas is in so-and-so month.
I don't ever really do that. I guess I have some freakish genetics where if I want to drop 20, 30 pounds, I easily can. All I do is ride a bike and I changed my diet to a point where I just eat less portions.
You just gotta eat salad all day.
But I still eat basically whatever the fuck I want. It takes me about a week to shrink my stomach, and then I'm full. Days I can eat 4 or 5 slices of pizza, and then when I'm into this diet stuff, I'll have 2, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so full. And then I just keep getting on the scale, and I drop fucking 20 pounds. And I'm like,
Sean, how many slices did you say you can eat?
On a good
we
day?
just had this conversation.
Okay, how many slices?
I'm gonna say 4 on a good day.
On a regular day. She asked me the other day if I can eat 8 slices by myself. Easily.
No, I said how many slices can you eat? You said a whole pie.
I could probably eat a whole pie, but it's gonna be I'm gonna eat 4 now and then 4 in 2 hours.
No, I think I could easily put down 5 if I had to. But if I needed to push myself and throw up after, I could do 8.
Yeah, I mean, if I want to push my limits, I could put down the whole pie.
So if I eat 8,
I'm not moving.
Yeah, I'll eat 8, and then I won't breathe for about an hour and a half.
No. Just give me a bottle of scotch. I'll have a little glass, and it'll open up my appetite even more.
All right, back. All right.
All right. That was a really good card.
Okay. You're asking for Pasquale, right?
Just read the card.
Oh.
We got to read for people that just listen.
Yeah, just read.
Excuse me? Do you want to say that again, Pasquale? Try that again.
I said just read the card.
The way you said it, though.
Square up.
Okay. Do you have it? Oh, my God. Do you have a secret sexual fetish that you're too afraid to try?
Butt stuff.
You're afraid to try?
That's P.S. Jill. That's why I called him a prick. Not because I really think he's a prick, because on Espresso, he's acting like one.
Wait, butt stuff you don't want to try it? Or
yeah, I don't really have any
in your butt?
Excitement to do butt stuff. Or actually, yeah, that shit neither. I am not going to get dominated ever.
Can you please specify what you mean?
All right, so I'm not a big fan of anal sex, and I would never want to have anyone take over
his butt
and fuck with me. I can't get dominated by a female either. I don't care
how much. You don't want to get pegged. The word is called pegged.
Is that the term? Yeah.
No pegging.
None of that.
I might make myself a prude to everybody, but what the fuck is peg?
Pegging is when like a girl fucks you in your butt
with like a strap on.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that either, though, D. So I didn't know that term either.
Or pegging.
I do not like to peg. And
I wouldn't find that attractive either.
There's some fucking weirdos out there. Like
some guys like it.
What if that's like the person you married? Like you find that out like deep down the line. Like
I would think that he's either bisexual or gay.
Yeah, I can't never see myself be like, "Hey, today's Wednesday. You want to stick it in my ass?"
Yeah, no. Even if it was like if that was like her thing, like I really, really, really want to do it, I'd be like.
But how does that even come up? You come home from work, it's like, hey,
I don't know.
Well, this is what we're doing tonight.
No, but like years from now, when things kind of get stale and dull, like, honey, I got an idea to spice it up. That's not the right idea.
How bad does things have to be that she wants to stick it in
I don't know, man. You never know. There are weird people out there.
Shit went wrong.
I'd have to concur there.
I mean, look, it has a name, so it's like a real thing that people.
It is a real thing. There's a whole porn category on it.
Yeah,
look it up.
I know guys that like butt stuff, but not necessarily like insertion, but like.
What about
around the butt?
Same.
I knew someone.
I like how you went this way with it.
I knew someone that actually dated someone that had like a shit on their chest fetish.
That's fucking disgusting.
Isn't it?
Hey, wait.
I draw the line.
Pasquale, tell the story, Pasquale. Tell the story.
Quick story. Here we go. Story time. This is good. So, you're
going to vomit. You're going to vomit.
Just thinking about it, I want to... Okay. Shit's about to go down on this podcast right now. Years ago, working at Deli, right? Guy comes in, he buys broccoli rabe. All right? So, this is a true story. Shit you not.
Quarter pound?
I don't know. Little container. Goes home, goes on a date, blah, blah, blah. They eat. Comes in the next day. He's like, bro, you never fucking guess what happened. Blah, blah, blah. So what the fuck happened? He's like, yo, I'm having fucking sex last night. Sticking in her ass. I pull out piece of broccoli rabe on his dick. Holy fucking shit!
No.
What do you do? What the fuck? Bro, I'm passing out. I'm fucking passing out.
I mean...
My God!
This is the reason why I don't do butt stuff.
Bro.
You are rolling the dice, bro.
No.
There is a possibility that stuff like that happens, man.
What do you do? Do you... Bro.
I'm done. I'm
passing out.
That's her problem. She's got to take care of that.
What do you say? Excuse me, you left a fucking piece of broccoli rabe on my dick.
I mean, look, like realistically, like I've watched videos.
Maybe she has digestive problems.
Hey, excuse me, is this yours?
Yeah. Yeah, but like, when you're gonna do shit like that, if you watch like interviews with actual porn stars and stuff, they prep for butt stuff for like a week. So like that doesn't happen.
No.
Fuck, do you know this shit?
You know you gotta do.
Because I like watch weird shit. But listen, if you're not doing that and you're just randomly doing it in the heat of the moment, those are the kind of things that could happen.
Okay.
So I don't do it.
Here's what you do. Just thought about it.
Entire situation.
Wait, I got an idea. You put it back in and you wiggle it to see if it
put the broccoli back in there.
You put the broccoli back in.
You're so gross.
So you put it in and you go like this.
So gross.
Until it falls off. And then you pull out slow so it doesn't come off.
Say, look, this shit ain't mine, man.
My question was, why didn't she chew? Why was it such a long piece in the first place?
I mean, it might be
sometimes you swallow something. It's like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. She probably has like a history of like maybe she has like digestive problems.
Yeah, but it could also be like corn, like, it just comes out the same again.
If a piece of corn comes out on your cock, that's literally corn on the cock, not corn on the cob. That's cork on the cock. On the cob,
extra butter.
Corn on the cock. Hey, you forgot a piece of. I fucking would throw up on you. Literally, there's gonna be a throw
they
up.
Almost
honestly,
threw up.
I don't even think I would. I don't even think I would blame you if that happened. Like if you.
I'm 100% blaming you. Tapping you on the shoulder. Turn around.
No,
that's
I'm
yours.
saying. I'm
I mean,
saying
it's nobody's
I
fault.
wouldn't blame you. Like if that were me and it was my broccoli Rob, and you puked on me, I wouldn't blame you for puking.
Oh, I puked on you.
I mean,
That's a different story.
I wouldn't talk to you for like 4 days. There's no way. You'd have to take a break at that point.
No.
It's super awkward. You can't like go to sleep after that.
I got a question. Would you
leaving.
cheat on your significant other if you found a piece of broccoli Rob on your cock? 100%. Leave me alone.
Wouldn't.
For about a week, you had to not. Yeah, for about a week, I can't talk to you. At least a week.
Same.
Maybe 2.
It's just weird.
Don't even call me. Don't apologize. Don't call me. Don't speak about it.
That might be one of those things that you just never.
I'll tell you one thing: we'll never have a sausage.
That might have to be an OG ghost situation.
Yeah.
We never ever eating broccoli Rob and sausage again. I'm letting you know right now.
Broccoli Rob is one of my favorite things. I actually made spinach and sausage tonight.
Are you good?
And now I'm going to think of it every time.
Okay.
Until the end of time.
So wait, I got a question for you. If it happened, would you still make broccoli Rob?
I really don't think so. I mean, I'm having a hard time with it now, and it didn't even happen.
If you put, let's just say, I'm eating over, and you put broccoli Rob and sausage in my plate, we got problems. It's like me going to war. Flashbacks are coming. I'm gonna freak out, probably leave, and I'll order Chinese food. You can't even order broccoli, motherfucker. Can't have
this is the exact reason why I don't go down this road at all.
Yeah, you're smart.
You know,
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
I'm gonna get scarred for what?
He's lucky he went with anal and he didn't eat no ass that day. Because that would have been a totally different scenario.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have happened.
You never know. It could have been hanging. It could have been dangling.
Going up her ass.
No.
His head's not going up her ass.
It could have been right there. It could have just been there. You don't know. It could have been right here.
No, I don't think anybody's prairie dogging broccoli Rob.
You never know. Maybe. You don't know. I'm fucking. All right. And I don't even want to think about it no more.
Next
question.
Please.
It's you. It's you.
Oh my God.
Broccoli Rob cock.
Have you ever hooked up with a close friend's ex?
Yes.
Me too.
Same.
No.
The answer is yes.
I haven't.
So you don't do anything.
I haven't done that.
So D,
I was the only one that had a threesome. I had 2 threesomes, so I'm already way ahead of you guys.
I was just about to say you don't do anything besides threesomes.
She's got more. She's got different morals than us, which is cool.
Go ahead, Sean. What were you going to ask?
D, was your situation like public or was it a secret at first?
It was a secret. And she actually called me the next day and she was like, "Did you hook up with so and so?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Oh, well,
fucking liar."
Jill, you know who this is. I told you the story.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Oh, well, he's texting me trying to throw in my face that like he was with you all night at
Oh, that's fucked up.
Shit got popping.
I was like,
that's fucked up on his part.
I was like, well, because clearly I was a pawn, but I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's true.
And I said, I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. He's just trying to start trouble. And she took my word over his. So who's the jerk off now?
Oh shit! How long did it take for the actual truth to come out?
It never came out. She never knew.
Never, ever.
And we're not friends anymore. So I win.
Oh, sick.
Damn. Mine was like when I was like, I don't know, maybe like 20. So I didn't give a fuck at that point. But what are we gonna do?
Here's the issue I had though. She was a friend of mine because we worked together, but she was terrible to him. She didn't like him. She broke up with him because she wasn't interested in him. Like she abused him so much. So I felt like you have no right to get mad if I hook up with him.
Yeah.
She has every right to get mad if you hook up with him.
That's my opinion. I had my opinion.
Mine was a girl was going out with one of my best friends.
Abused him.
Not best friends, but one of my friends when we were younger. And she broke up with him because she wanted me. And I found myself at her house one day, and it was just like she got butt naked. So I was like, hey, okay. Not going to be like, no. So
yeah, how could you say no? I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, no man will ever say no.
She was butt-ass naked. What was I supposed to do? Oh, my God, no.
Was it your best friend?
One of my good friends.
Did you tell him?
Yeah, he eventually he knew.
Did he get mad?
I wasn't like, hey, I just fucked your ex. But no, he didn't get mad. We were fucking 20.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, this didn't happen. I mean, this was like 13 years ago, you know? But
Yeah.
I did, even though I agree with your point, P, that she had every right to get mad. But I personally don't think if you abuse an ex and you're with them,
No, I get your point.
yeah. Like I just like it's like who the fuck are you? Like, do you even care? You like him? You abuse?
Don't be mad that you were in something so dysfunctional and now you're gonna get jealous about
it. My point exactly.
You knew that the thing was dog shit. That's why it's over.
Correct.
Sean, you said yeah, right?
Mine was like 7-8 years ago by now, maybe longer. That hooked up with one of our close friends' exes. They were broken up for like a year, maybe longer. And it was actually funny how it went about. She was the girl was trying to get with me for like a little while, and I was like not having it. And a rumor started spreading around that I did. And I was like, no. So I had to like put out the fire early that it was like, no, it didn't happen. And then it got to a point where I was like, you know what?
Everyone knows.
Everyone already fucking thinks that I am, so I might as well just fucking do it. And
I gotta say something too, and people are gonna hate it or people are gonna love it and be like, she's right. There is a huge part of me that believes all is fair in love and war. Sometimes, did you ever hear the phrase, there are too many people in this world that are in love and not together, and who are together and not in love?
Yeah.
Yes, I have, because I just heard it just now.
Right. Well, unfortunately, this is a very common thing, and there's a lot of people that are in this situation. So, for example, let's say Sean, I'll take you for example. You're in a relationship. The relationship is dog shit. You both want to break up with each other, but nobody does it because nobody has the balls because it's comfortable, and you go astray and you find the love of your life, right?
Right.
You're gonna get labeled a jerk off because you cheated on your girlfriend. But realistically, you found the love of your life and you guys are happy and you end up spending the rest of your lives together. Like it's like all is fair in love and war. And sometimes, unfortunately, your person is an ex of somebody else or a husband of someone who's not available.
Someone's always going to be an ex.
Exactly.
Right. And then
unless all is fair in love and war.
You know what? I have another story, and it was brought up.
1,000% agree because you know, people could all be friends within a giant circle, but and then certain people hook up, and it's not necessarily the right chemistry. Mm-hmm. It could be better with someone still within that group because you guys are already so similar. I mean, that shit does happen. I mean, I've seen it happen.
It does happen. I'm not saying it doesn't suck for the people that are involved, but at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to fucking do, especially if there's that strong of a connection or an attraction. It just, at the end of the day, all is fair in love.
I mean, look, that's one of those things that it took me a while to fucking. We talked about in the last episode that we did with each other. With my last situation, that I got cheated on with someone that I knew.
Yeah, it sucks.
And it sucks or whatever, but you got to get to a point where you could say, all right, maybe fucking whatever they have going on is a better thing for them,
Yeah.
I don't really, it takes a while for you to fucking look in the mirror and be like, all right, whatever, I'm okay. I'm not going to sit here and wish them the best. Yeah. But whatever, good for them. That's fine. You have to accept that. I mean, it took a while, but I'm fine with it now.
No, I know this one couple, so I know the girl, right? And she actually was the one left. So this guy that she was with for a long time ended up cheating on this girl that I knew with the woman he's now married to. They have 3 kids. They're incredibly in love. And unfortunately, he met his wife by cheating on his girlfriend at the time, and it's fucked up, but it happens. And it's really sad, but she ended up finding somebody and marrying him. He's the nicest guy. They have 2 kids. It just sometimes God has a weird, fucked up zigzag way of taking you down.
Sometimes I do believe in fate.
Sometimes,
as little as I believe in religion, sometimes I do think that fate is a bigger thing.
In life, everything lines up exactly the way it is, so things can happen exactly what's supposed to happen.
Realistically, that kind of shit is kind of the way my life has panned out thus far. That's the kind of shit that I actually expect at this point. That like all my situations are always complicated and messy and fucking never like black and white, clear as day. Like boy meets girl, girl, boy likes girl, girl likes him, and like things just work. That shit never happens for me ever. Everything is always complicated, whether it's work or pleasure or fucking anything, dating, love life. All that shit is always.
I think your goal needs to be to find a way to make things less complicated.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I do. I try. I really try. I think I really do.
You know what the key to that is, and Jill will agree with me. You know how to make your life less complicated? Trim the fucking fat.
Oh yeah, I know. You just had this conversation. I know.
I missed.
I mean, for the most part,
I'm pretty sure I froze. So I heard. That's all I heard because I froze for about 10 minutes.
I mean, for the most part, I think we have with most of our friends. We had a much larger circle when we were younger.
You don't realize how much the people
I missed the whole part.
that you surround yourself with have an impact on just if you're telling a friend, oh, I really like this guy, right? You really like it, and your friend is in a miserable relationship. She's putting into the universe that she doesn't want your relationship to work out. There are people like that.
Oh, I know people like
misery loves company, 100%.
Yes, but I'm saying the key to not having a complicated life and being grateful and having gratitude is trimming the fat. That's really something. It took me a very long time to learn, but once you do that, everything is so much better.
No, you just gotta learn how to keep your shit to yourself. You know why?
Because I can't. I don't agree with that.
Listen.
I can't. I'm too.
You know why?
Me neither. I have to talk to someone.
Yeah, me too.
But here's the truth. Not a lot of people give a fuck. Okay,
that's fine. I just
you might
no, but see, P, then you're not around the right people because that's the point. You should be around
give a fuck.
That give a fuck.
Right. I understand that.
If I text Jill at fucking 4 a.m. because I always forget that she's in her 12th dream when I'm just getting up and I'm having a rant, I don't for once say Jill doesn't give a fuck
because she gives a shit. That's what I'm saying.
But
you're not going to text people who don't give a fuck. You just got to know who gives. You shouldn't
have people in your life who don't give a fuck. That's my whole point.
Right.
I understand that. In certain situations, when you've been friends with people for 25 years, it's just who they are. You understand who they are. They're the piece of shit friend, but they're a good friend.
That you cut the fuck off.
But you just don't. They don't listen to you. There's some friends you go to for advice, and there's some friends you go to hang out.
There's some friends that you pick and choose who, one friend is the friend you call when you want tough love. One friend is the friend you call when you want them to just listen and you don't want them to say anything. But my point, and I get your point, but my point is the key to a complicated life is not having friends like that. Not having friends that
I
don't
agree with
give
you.
a fuck.
Yeah.
Because if I have a friend that I had this one friend that every time I spoke to her, I felt like shit after because it was a constant reminder of what a shitty friend she was because she just changed. And I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. I'm not doing it.
It's soul sucking.
Yeah.
I know.
It's soul sucking because it's disappointment. And then you have to reach a point in your life where you say, what do I like about this person? Why am I still friends with this person? And if you can't come up with a reason other than because of your history, how long you've known them, and because of your memories, you probably shouldn't be friends with them anymore.
That's true. Yeah. And that's a very difficult thing to fucking
very difficult
within your mind. Super hard.
It's very, very difficult.
You're a piece of shit. I'm done.
I'm just saying,
yeah.
Once you do that, your life won't, I could promise you, your life will not be as complicated.
Right. You might be right.
All right, Sean. I
Or
can't
it could just be my
fuck.
fucking deep-seated anxiety and fucking all the other issues I have mentally.
No, but there are friends who trigger that
make
anxiety.
that. Yeah, you're right. That make it worse. Yeah.
Yep.
I
get
don't know.
that.
I think that if you're going through something and it's really like positive and it brings you joy and happiness, why wouldn't you tell your friends? That's
Right.
what I don't understand.
No, yeah, I agree. That's what I was saying. To my point, there's some friends who you know you could tell shit to, but there's some friends that are not gonna give a shit. So
in other words, you're saying, I think I know what you're saying now. You're saying there's friends you could text and say, I met this girl, I really like her, that'll genuinely be happy for
you. Exactly.
And then there's friends you would text and say, I really like this girl that I'm dating. I'm so happy that'll be like, that won't give a fuck. Maybe even be a little jealous.
But I won't even text those people and tell them because I know they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. They all get categorized at this point.
Exactly. So, like, I have friends that I can just call and be like, yo, you want to hang out? And then there's friends like Sean, I can call and be like, yo, I really need to talk to you. Or like my boy Richie, I need to talk to you. And there's some people who are like, don't give a fuck. If you ask them a question, they're going to give you stupid answers so you know not to text them.
But here's my problem with that. My problem with that, especially with you, is because you went through something so dramatic at the beginning of this year that you would, at this point, hope that your friends, even if they didn't care normally, would care because now you're going to be happy again. Like, I would imagine that.
When I went through that, all my friends were, like, there for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? They made slight jokes here and there, but 100% there for me. If you need to talk, call me. Because it was that serious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
But that's what I'm saying. So now that if you found somebody now and you made you happy, wouldn't you expect them to want to know about that?
Yeah, of course. But you got to understand, some guys are different. Yo, I met this girl. All right, cool.
They don't really care, man.
You know what I mean?
They all got their own shit to deal with. Yeah, they want to be happy, but at the same time, they're at different stages in their lives, like a lot of guys with our
and like I said, with guys
and whatever, they want us to find their own happiness, but they're not that interested
because
they want to meet her at the next birthday party, and then they'll tell you their opinion about her.
It's not like girls. It's like, oh, I met this guy. Oh, tell me about her.
They don't want to hear about her.
It's like, yo, I met this girl. All right, cool.
Yeah, but I mean, girls, it's not like that. But I mean, I've gotten a text like, I can't stop smiling, and I'm just like I don't even need to I don't even need the person to explain, and I'm just like, I'm so happy that you're happy.
But okay, can you imagine me texting as a guy?
I'm not saying.
I'm just saying. Yo, bro, I can't stop smiling right now because
but I would think that if you're happy like that, it's like, for me, I feel like I know that I found the right person when I want people to know, or I can't help but talk about it to people.
Yeah, but you got to understand something. The biggest thing is we do tell our friends when we meet someone, they just don't. It's because it's normal. It's like, oh, you met a girl. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? It's not, oh, where's she from? What does she do? It's not like that with guys. It's like, oh, she's coming.
I have a really good relationship with my husband's friends. I love them.
Yeah, because it's you. You're a girl. I'm talking about guy and guy. So if I told,
I don't know.
I don't know. If you look on my wedding video and the cameraman zooms in on my for some reason, the cameraman zoomed in on my husband's groomsmen when I was walking down the aisle. He went from my husband to the groomsmen and then me, obviously. I get emotional watching that video because the look on my husband's friends' faces really took me by surprise.
Yeah, but see,
so
that's
happy for him.
But that's what I'm saying. On certain situations, yes. Like we were all, I fucking shed a tear or two at my friend's wedding. Of course we do. We're happy. Friend, you know what I mean?
Some of us are like that, and then there's the other portion of us that are.
That's what I'm trying to say. You gotta pick and choose.
They're very macho, very stereotypical, like hold everything in, and they don't show emotion like that.
You gotta pick and choose what
they're fucking happy for me. They're very fucking stone-faced with that kind of shit. Like,
well, those are probably the people you might. If you're happy, those are probably the people you might want to like just.
So, for instance, I'm the type of guy, right?
They're more the ones that are like, oh, you're damaged. Fucking get your shit together, like, and be very blunt with.
Like suck it up. You know what I mean? For instance, quick story. I introduced one of my best friends to this girl a couple of months ago, right? Now they're dating. I had never seen him so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I remind him every day that I'm so happy for him that that they started working out. That's the type of friend I am. That's the type of friend Sean is. I'm happy for you. There's certain friends that be like, yeah, you got a girl. Okay, cool. Move on. That's the type. You have to know what friends to pick and choose to tell things to. And they're not necessarily bad friends.
No, right.
It's
just not their nature.
They're not their emotional friends. Or they're not going to be the friends who, are going to be like, oh, bring you,
I guess when you say the term, they don't give a fuck, I take that as like.
No, of course they care. They don't show.
No, because I've had people in my life that blatantly don't give a fuck. That's why when you said don't give a fuck, I was like, but then you can't have them around because it's not.
Well, I got to be honest. Sometimes I do question some of them because they are kind of cold sometimes, or like not really interested in certain.
Sean, in our group chat, do you ever get a serious answer?
No, that's the thing, because a group chat is almost like with sitting in a circle of fucking 12 people that everyone's got to have a big dick contest of fucking who could be the bigger asshole and say the more outlandish thing than actually like being a good friend. If I texted you AB, very different than like a group chat conversation. Always, but it's always been
like for instance,
but that's our group of friends. They're like that as people.
Like I,
if I would text any individual person out of those fucking 12 people, they're all gonna give me a genuine answer. But when it's all of them in one chat, it's always a fucking very different answer.
All right. So like, I mean, I get that. I guess
for even small things, like I texted the group chat. I was like, guys, I'm taking over the basement, and I got back. Oh, it's about fucking time you move out. Never like, oh, cool, can't wait to see it. Nothing. It was just, it's about fucking time.
Yeah.
But how does that make you feel?
I expected it. I expected it because I knew talking to Sean, he would give me a different reaction. Talking to my boy Richie, he'd give me a different reaction. Talking to certain people one-on-one would give me a different reaction. But like Sean said, when you're in a group chat, it's, oh, I'm not going to be sincere about it. I'm going to give a fucking dick answer.
I mean, look, that shit irks me, and I've said something many times in the past.
And how many times have I texted
to the whole group, and I've tried to like make it more serious, or be like, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with all of you people?" and like, it doesn't work out. I don't get the answers that I want, But then they'll individually all reach out to me and apologize, but like they won't do it in the chat. It doesn't make sense to me. It's fucking baffling.
Don't say all of us, because I always say shit.
Listen, at least.
No, I know.
There's some accountability, because in my experience, there's been zero accountability. So.
Well, look, if I didn't get any individual texts, I'd probably look at them a little differently. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would just rather be around people that want to share in my happiness. Not that like we have to talk about it all the time, but I would want them to want to know what's going on in my life and be happy.
Yeah, but I mean, these kids are a different breed, man. I've seen like different groups of friends where like they're all happy-go-lucky and try to motivate each other and stuff like that. But like our group of friends, they're great people. Don't get me wrong, but they're not on that cut of person.
Our group of friends aren't the friends that'd be like, "Hey, let's all go out as couples."
It's a very Brooklyn thing.
Sean, am I wrong?
Yeah, and then like, look, our and then like. It clicks and it breaks apart between like
God, I've had
the married crews and then like the singles.
Yeah, but like even the only time we ever meet up is for parties. It's never like, yo, let's get the guys and girls, whoever you're with, and let's all go out.
I've had some of the best nights.
No, we don't hang out.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
We went away for weekends together.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. But we don't.
Oh my God, it's such a great. You're missing out. That's a shame.
I know.
But we know. Trust me.
Every single time that any one of us tries to get something together like that,
you know what needs to happen? You two need to get fine ladies at the same time.
I mean,
whenever you're ready, I got somebody for you. But
I can't. I got my own shit I got to deal with.
I can't.
All I'm saying is,
I kind of agree with him on this one.
All right.
I got some shit that I have to see it through before I can do anything else.
All right, that's fair. But all I'm saying is, when the time comes, maybe she'll work out, maybe she won't. But if she does, you two you make that tradition. You know what I'm saying? You go out with
Oh yeah, no, that
Yeah, we're
I am
different.
I'm different like that, man.
We're different.
I don't become a hermit or only hang out with like couple friends and shit like
No,
that.
but what I'm saying is it's something really, really nice. See, my husband and his friends, it kind of worked out because they all sort of got serious girlfriends at the same time, and they all ended up marrying them. So it's almost as if like they didn't want to get us together until they were serious, because every single person that was like in the group, everyone's married. Nobody's left.
Yeah, but I mean, look, from my group of friends, I've always been like, I'm always the last person to accomplish anything. Like, real job, real relationship, finding an apartment, fucking. You just named it. Getting married. I will be the last one. I guarantee you. I'm always late to the party. I'm always the last one there, and all those checklist things. I'm always the last person, and I'm used to it
If
by
you
now.
sat, if you
I think I
sat on
got
my
you beat
couch,
up.
I would have a fucking field day with you.
What?
I'd be ripping everything out. There's so many layers going on in that
Whoa,
moment.
me? Oh, forget it. I'm like so complex.
Yo, I have a quick question.
That's why I want to see a therapist. I feel like they're gonna be.
No, honestly, I really think someone like you might benefit from therapy.
Oh, absolutely. It's like I want to see what their opinions are about my decision-making skills and things that have happened to
Well,
me.
they're not going to give you advice.
Sean,
Therapists don't give you advice.
No, they don't. They don't give you advice.
They tell you how to deal with.
But
Sean,
I want to see what I bounce off of them, what they have to say about it.
your therapist is gonna need a therapist. I'm letting you know right now.
Probably. I just want to like lay on that couch.
Were we playing a fucking game? That I just realized what
Well,
happened.
we got into some shit.
Yeah,
Well, I'm over it. Let's play the game again.
I'm over the fucking game. How's that sound?
Ooh,
Wow, that's a fucking nasty tooth to have.
I think we won by default.
No, I'm not nasty. If you want to play the game, P, I'll still play.
Just ask me find one that's in there which is good. You don't have to go through all.
Yeah, well, honestly, these were all pretty good.
They are pretty good.
No, like crazy shit. Like, would you suck a toe for like $3 and nothing?
Well, you could answer this one. Would you crawl through a mile of sewage in a tunnel to have sex with your celebrity crush?
No.
Kate Beckinsale, here I fucking come.
Same.
No.
Show me where I gotta go.
I'm walking right through it, naked. I'm gonna be ready to go.
You know what? You know why I'm going to say no?
I'm coming for you.
I'm going to say no because most of these celebrities are just regular human beings.
Yo,
it's going to be like
shut the fuck up. You're lying.
Regular, boring sex that I just went through 100 miles of sewage for disappointment.
Wait, it says a mile.
Whatever.
A mile, Sean.
It's still disappointing. It's still maybe disappointing.
Wow, you're full of shit. You are full of fucking shit.
That I just drudged through shit.
You're literally full of shit.
Disappointment.
You work with fucking nasty garbage every day. You can't fucking run through a mile to fuck your celebrity crush. You're full of shit. You do with a smile on your face.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Sean, come on. Are you being really authentic right now with that answer?
I mean, that was my initial thought. That to avoid disappointment, I'm not going to do it.
But why are you taking so negative? How you know it might be the best sex of your life?
I don't know, because I'm going to put the pedestal up so high because of what I just dealt with to get there.
There's no pedestal. I want to be in, out, done. See you later.
It's like I put myself through hell to get this, and then this is what it is.
So
I've seen like 100 movies where that happens.
Hold on.
And like the hero is actually disappointed.
I don't get what you say. Put yourself through hell. You're walking through 1 mile, bro. You know how quick a mile is?
A fucking rat-infested New York sewage, bro.
No, it doesn't say that.
It just says sewage.
It just says sewage.
All right, well, we're not going to go out of state to do this event, so I'm going to picture going in the man cave, in the manhole on my corner. Like, that's what I'm going to think.
But you could
say run a mile south, and when you come out into the ocean,
okay,
you'll be there.
Let's think about the positive way. You could pick any sewer you want, clean, go through.
Oh, yeah.
Meet me at the end of the block.
Give me a hard hat with a flashlight on it.
There's no clean fucking sewage tank or whatever.
No, it's a cesspool of shit.
There is clean.
I would do it anyway. I'm not arguing.
I work in manholes all day. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. I'm very iffy.
I'm jumping down there like a Ninja Turtle. Wow.
I think a mile is a lot further than you think it is.
I'll do it. I'll do fucking 2 miles. How's that sound?
I'm walking backwards. You think I
Do
give a
you,
fuck?
do you just have any idea what that smells like? That you're just going in and
I don't.
fucking basketball
No
shorts
one
and a
said
t-shirt?
no one said you had to walk down there and go full gear, bro.
You can't hold your breath
mask,
for a
gas
mile.
Gas mask on. I'll be fully geared, looking like fucking.
Borrow P's equipment and you'll be fine.
Well, that's different. If I had a beekeeper fucking suit on, I'd run through the whole fucking sewer.
But no one said you couldn't. No one said you couldn't.
Right. There was no.
By the way, no one said take your dick, dip it in the water, and walk a mile.
Touche.
You negative fuck.
I guess you're right.
Jill, what about you?
I would.
Okay, girl, I see you getting down in the dirty water with the rest of us. Let's all jump down, have all 4 of them at the corner.
I mean, I guess if everybody's doing it.
That's it.
Listen, I'll lead the fucking way. I got news for you. I'll put a flashlight on my fucking head and everything.
Word. Jill, you can jump on my back. We'll run.
Oh,
Who's your
you got
celebrity crush,
me.
by the way? Who's your celebrity crush right now?
We had this discussion. Either Adrian McQueen or Russell Brand.
Russell Brand. He ain't waiting for you at the end. Maybe the guy from Backstreet Boys. Russell Brand ain't waiting that long. He ain't waiting a mile. He's
not Zac Efron, huh?
Zac Efron.
No.
How lame is my crush, Luke Voigt? I don't care. All over.
I love Luke Voigt.
He's like a cousin. He's a hillbilly cousin, so I agree with it.
I feel like I would see a fake Luke Voigt in any bar in Bay Ridge.
That is true. He's a very common. He has
he looks like a regular guy.
He's a hillbilly.
That's why I joke around with Jill all the time, and I'm like, it's just very frustrating to me because his wife's hideous. So I really feel
that's not nice.
I don't care.
She's the truth. She's not very attractive.
She's really not,
But that's one thing. I don't think that that's being mean. There are people who are hideous, and there's people who are attractive.
That's not mean.
No, I don't.
That's really fucking mean.
I don't think so. I mean, I think that I think that there are people who are very unfortunate looking, and I think most of those people know.
But that's so mean.
But that is an opinion-based statement.
But it's also mean. Not to be like, wow, you're.
No, I haven't seen her.
I've seen her. She's okay. She's not my cup of tea, but obviously Luke Voigt thinks she's beautiful.
Somebody out there loves it.
Good for Luke Voigt, but what I'm saying is I think that if I hit on him in a bar, I think I got a good chance.
How do you know? Maybe that's his soulmate. Some people, what did you say before?
I'm saying if the wife didn't exist.
Oh, okay, that's different. Well, yeah, Luke Voigt is definitely a hillbilly cousin.
I think
He's got his fucking chain,
all the athletes
chest hair.
I just love him.
Next question, please.
Anyway. Okay. In your lifetime, have you sent or received more than 10 different dick pics?
No.
Okay. I've never received a dick pic before, so let's get that out of the way.
Oh.
10 dick pics? Easily.
No.
No.
What?
That's a yes, Pasquale?
Yeah, it's a regular Tuesday for me. No, I'm kidding. But yes, I've sent more than 10 dick pics in my life. I'm 30 years old. I've sent dick pics.
I was never into it.
Just so you know, no woman likes those.
That's a lie. It's a lie.
Is it a lie?
That's a lie.
They want the real thing.
But it's a lie.
I just don't. I never understood I don't need the back and forth.
It's not a lie.
I don't want it.
It's not a lie.
Okay.
It's an opinion.
It's
just
a wrong
my
opinion.
That doesn't mean it's the truth. I'm just saying.
Maybe you don't like dick pics, but I know girls who like dick pics.
Okay.
I'm not into it. It's just weird. I think
the
whole process to me is just weird.
What process, bro? You gotta leave. What
do you mean? I'm just gonna take off my pants and take a picture of my soft dick.
It's not like, hey, you're at work. Yeah, what do you do? Send me a dick pic. Yeah, guys, hold on 1 second. Bro, I don't do that either.
Well, you said it's regular Tuesday for you.
It is
so
a process.
How are we supposed to know?
How is it not a process?
It's really not.
Filters. Do I put the flash on?
Sorry, I'm fucking starving, guys.
Maybe I think too much into it. I don't know.
You think too much about everything. You're
overthinker. I do. But this is why I don't do it at all. Not bothering.
If I'm with someone,
angle. My dick looks small. My dick looks weird. No, I'm not doing it.
If I'm with you and you're like, hey, baby, send me a dick pic, or send me a naked pic, I'm sending one. I don't give
My
a
ex
fuck.
girlfriend used to send me nudes all the time, and all I sent was
But that's
emojis
different.
back.
If the girl's asking you for one, that's different.
Okay, the question asks, have you sent more than 10 dick pics? That was the question. I said yes. And you responded, girls don't like them.
He's
And
a
I
dick
said,
pic kind of guy.
if I'm with a girl, she said, send me a dick pic or let me see
Yeah,
it. Let me see your.
You don't just
you know?
randomly send them. They request.
No, I don't. It's not like a DM a girl. It's like, hey, dick pic. No, that's not. That's
Well,
not.
that's what I meant when I said girls don't like that, because that's what men do.
Girls don't wait. You shouldn't have said girls don't like random ones.
Okay, I should.
Unsolicited, unasked for. We do not want them.
No, of course not. It's creepy.
Weird.
You're
But there
right.
are guys out there that do that.
Listen, all you guys. This is for all the guys out there. If you're DMing a girl a dick pic, I'm letting you know the whole friend group and everyone else has seen them. So if you have a small
Correct.
dick,
Right, that's
keep
the
it to
other
your
thing.
fucking self.
I
No
don't
one
need
wants
my
to
shit
see-
floating around.
That's why.
But
you
how
send
about
it
this? One time on a Twitch stream, somebody Snapchatted me a dick pic, and I showed the entire Twitch stream, and I went like this, and I showed
Shit.
everybody in the stream the guy's penis. I don't care.
That's
See,
terrible.
that's the kind of shit I don't need in my life.
It was
Yeah,
a random guy. It was just a random guy. He
That's
Snapchatted
why.
me, and he sent it to me. So I said, now you're going to get exposed, and I did.
Yeah, to see that.
Random ones.
Weirdos
Is,
out there.
No,
man.
that's fucking weird.
There's so many weirdos.
You're right, P. I should have rephrased my statement better.
Thank you.
Jeez, guys, that got heated for a second. Apparently, there's a lot of people out there that know what Pasquale's packing. So
Yeah, right.
What can I say?
Jeez.
I know, he's a real fucking Casanova over there.
No, I'm talking about girls that I've been with. They see my dick, obviously.
And then their circle seen it.
Whatever.
All right.
They synced it.
Whatever.
Anything else we got going on? No other questions?
Oh, I sure do. This might be the question people opt out of.
Sick.
Not me.
I want like.
John, I'm gonna let you take this one.
I got nothing to hide.
Do you think you're the most attractive person in the room? Never.
No. In this chat room?
Either.
No.
In general,
See,
I never do.
But see, if all of our answers are no, then
But Deanna, your answer is yes.
But it depends. If it's in this room.
In this room right now, the 4 chat.
No, if it is in another room, the answer is yes. I always think like that. That's just my mentality.
But that's a great mentality to have. I wish I had that mentality. Like, I have the mentality that my personality can take over a room, but I never walk into a room and say, I am the best looking motherfucker in this room.
No, me neither.
Jill and I have
never think that.
We have spoken about this on our podcast, and she tells me all the time how lucky that I am, because she's like, you realize you're a unicorn, right? Like, people don't think like that. But I can honestly say that there might be people who will look at me and go, does she think is she fucking out of her mind? And I don't care. They could think whatever they want.
I don't think I'm good looking.
With that, at least I put it out there. So that I have that vibe, because it's confidence is written all over. My husband jokes around me all the time. He's like, hey, this fucking girl thinks she's a supermodel. And I'm like, I always say to him, I don't think, babe, I know. It's just, you have to act like you're the most attractive.
I don't think I'm the most attractive in the room. Definitely the funniest. That I do think. I'll be straight
Uh-oh.
Whoa. So,
like, I can carry
tonight
myself.
You're definitely funnier than me. I got to give you that.
What?
I said tonight you're definitely funnier than me. I said it. Tonight you definitely. One thing about I fucking say it like it is. I call it like it fucking is. I don't.
All right. Damn.
Surprised.
I didn't hear you. I said that's what I said.
Shit, you said.
What are you coming at me for?
You said say it again. Say it again. I have
my
no
headphone
problem.
went out.
I have no problem. You're fucking funny,
my
man.
headphone went out.
I mean, I can definitely carry myself that way as if I were, but mentally in the back of my mind, I never think that I actually am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think sometimes there's a little bit like you got to think like, hey,
It also depends where you're going.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like
what I mean?
But I mean, in general, most of the time is a no. Very rarely am I like, oh, I got this room on lock.
First thing,
But
what is
that's
the scenario?
different.
What's the scenario anyway? When you walk into a room, it's like, damn, if someone wants to fuck me, if someone comes in this room and wants to fuck, I'm definitely the person they're picking.
I don't know. Like I just think walking into a room and say, "Do I own this room right now?"
See, I like this because everybody is going to a different place.
Yeah.
Right away, I say, I'm prettier than every girl in this room. I know that I am. At least my face is, you know? Like, that's how I always walk into a room. Like, I'm like, nobody's prettier than me. Like, that's, and like I said before, I'm sure there'll be other beautiful girls. That's great. But I have to tell myself that, because that's how I stay confident and that's how I stay, on top of my, game. Because you always, you can't let yourself go. You always got to put makeup on and stuff like that. But Sean saw it as owning the room, and you saw it in a different way. So Jill, how do you interpret that?
I never think that I'm the most attractive person in the room. Not even in this room would I say that I'm the most attractive person.
What about the smartest?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think I might be the smartest, but I don't think that I'm the most attractive. I just never do. I don't know. I don't think that I'm the least attractive. I just don't think I'm the most attractive.
Why do you think that is?
Because I think looks are too subjective. I just think looks are way too subjective. I think that I could be the hottest person to somebody and somebody could think that I'm completely ununattractive.
I was just going to say
that's why
you're always going to be someone's type, and you're always going to be
That's why that's why I tell myself in my head, because I know that already. You know what I'm saying? Like I know. Like, I was part of a group of girls where every fucking one of them got a guy that night except me, and I knew I was fucking prettier than all of them. But you still have to train your mind so that confidence is like radiant. Like,
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have confidence problems at all.
Me either.
I don't.
I never did. Even when I was like 300.
I'm not cocky. I'm not cocky, but I am confident. Like,
I say that all the time. I'm not confident. I'm confident.
Here's the thing. If you like me, then cool. If you don't, I don't really give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you not liking me is not going to make me go cry in the corner. Guess what? I probably don't like you either. But there is going to be a girl that's going to like me, and I'm going to like her back. It's just, that's how it works. You're never going to be everyone's type.
Yeah. I've definitely had highs and lows with, like, confidence.
And that's what people, that's what people don't understand.
I think it took me a long time to, like, build it to be in a better place.
I don't think people get the fact that you're not everyone's fucking type. That's what people don't get. So you're going to go after a girl and you're going to get shut down. That doesn't mean you fucking never ask another girl out. You just got to keep fucking trying, and one day it's going to fucking pop.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
But that's where my frustration would come in, I guess you could say. Because
that's when people start thinking the other way. Oh, I keep getting turned down. But you have to, and I don't want to be like a jerk off.
No, I blatantly knew that I was getting, like, I guess you could say, Jill, give me a word here. She always gives me words. She knows what I'm trying to say. Like I was getting pushed aside because maybe I wasn't the fittest in the group, but I knew I was the prettiest. There was not a doubt in my mind.
For like my friends, right? I know certain kids that don't stay in their lane, right? They don't. There's lane for everyone. Everyone has a certain lane. Let's be serious.
Oh, so you mean they don't have a type?
So no, they have. Everyone's their type. So they're going to go after girls that probably are not going to go for them.
Oh, okay.
Right? So if you keep going after the same girl that you keep going for and keeps turning you down, your confidence is going to go fucking low. So guess what? You need to go for somebody else. You need to go for a different type. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I used to.
You gotta. I mean, you gotta stay in your. You gotta stay in your lane.
And you know what? It sucks because some kids can't. It's hard to have that conversation with someone else
because people don't.
Like, I don't want to tell someone else where their lane is.
So I'm going to be honest with you. I do.
You have to figure that out yourself. I used to.
Yeah, I think you have to figure it out.
I used to only go after chubby guys, right? Because I was this was before like I had lost like all my weight. I used to only go after chubby guys. Why did I go after chubby guys? Because I said, oh, we'll stick together. You know, the chubby guys are like the chubby girls. Newsflash, guys. Chubby guys don't like chubby girls. They like the tiny girls.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Those chubby guys need to stay in their fucking lane.
Yeah, but it's
But
it's
why?
hard, man. I would I probably
I'll
would
be honest
never
with you.
listen to somebody that told me where my lane was.
But then you're always going to be shut down. Not always, but 99% of the chance.
For me personally, I'd rather probably get shut down chasing what I want.
But wait a minute, hold on.
But that's the type of person you are.
Yeah, have somebody else
There's been
point me in the
listen,
direction.
Hold on, Jill. Let me just say this one thing. There's been times I've been out with friends, right? And the kid would be like, "Oh, look at that girl in the corner," and I'd be like, "Bro, don't even try, because it's not going to happen."
But P, who are you to say that?
Because I care about him. There's no shot. There's no shot.
How do you know that they're not?
Because I know. Because I know. There's just.
I mean, look. Sometimes there are situations where it does seem pretty obvious that it's not going to happen.
Listen, I'm not going to.
I don't want to be the one that says that.
I'm that type of friend. If I'm your best friend, right? I'm telling you, bro, don't even waste your time. Because if I know the person already has confidence issues, that's going to make it worse. So I'm not going to put a friend through that situation. Go to the girl next to her.
See, and I'm the other I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You want him, you fuck. We're going to get him.
Yeah, and then you got to deal with the whole, she turned me down.
So what? I've pulled some that, like, I had no business.
Yeah, me too. But I'm saying 99% of the time you're going to get turned down.
Well, you got to let them try. I feel like.
But wait a second. If you watch,
yes.
You've never gone, and if you say no, I'm going to call you a liar. You've never went after a girl that you thought you had no chance with, come to find out you did?
100%.
Okay. What if your friend went, P, you can't go after her.
But guess what?
She ain't gonna fucking like you.
In the beginning of this conversation,
you would have missed out on her.
Hold on. In the beginning of this conversation, I said, I have confidence. I'm talking about people who don't have confidence. You understand?
No.
Then you don't understand. Moving on.
It's
moving on because you say we're moving on.
Look,
I'm just telling you. For a person who doesn't have confidence to begin with, you need to stay in your lane.
But don't you think you should be building up your friend's confidence rather than feeding into it?
I am. You don't fucking start off at fucking CEO. You work on your way at the bottom. Start building confidence with the fucking girls that are easy to get, and then work your way up. That's how you build things, right?
First of all,
when you build a house, you start from the roof. No, you start from the foundation.
Back up a second. I think it's unfair to say you have to start off with the girls that are easy to get. Because how would you know they're easy to get if just based on looks?
No, you could just.
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
No,
no.
That's not fair to say.
They radiate an aura in a bar where you're like, oh, well, this girl will probably go home with anybody.
You understand? Like the sloppy girl, okay? Or wait, let me just rephrase this. The type of girls that he's already been with, that type of girl, right? So if he had girlfriends in the past or whatever, and they looked a certain way, right? Stay in that lane. Build your confidence with that type of.
So you've never just been like, I can't. There's no way this girl's ever gonna date me, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Even though you say that you're super confident, you've never doubted yourself.
Of course, but I have confidence, so I went for it anyway. But the kids that I know that don't have confidence aren't going to go for it.
Did you go for it anyway, or did you admit that after you knew the party was interested?
I just said I went after it.
Exactly, which means whether you're confident or not, you still had the feeling that you weren't going to pursue somebody.
But I did it anyway because I have confidence.
Mic drop. You lose. I win.
Okay? All right?
He took the microphone.
Listen to me. Listen, there's just people. My point is, you got to stay in your lane. Some people got to stay in their lane.
All right, I don't agree with that, but I feel.
I don't know. I still don't know because I've given people chances that I typically wouldn't, and it worked out really well. So
right,
I don't know.
It's hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say. That's another thing that is very situational, depending on the person's look and personality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but Jill,
like if you don't have the looks, but you have a fucking awesome personality, then I'm probably gonna say don't stay in your lane and go for whatever because. You know, if you're 0 for 2 in both categories, then maybe you should stay in your lane because
but that's my point.
You have no talking points or anything nice to look at.
So
maybe
my
you
point
need
exactly.
to find the lane.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Someone's agreeing with me. That's what I was trying to say in the beginning of this. So if you keep going for the same girl, right? You keep going week after week, the same girl, same type of girl, and you keep getting shot down. You need to get in a different lane. Or you're going to keep getting disappointed. That was my point. Understand? So week after week, if I'm seeing the same kid, one of my friends going after the same type of girl and getting shot down every other week.
Yeah, but you know what some of that is? I mean, some of that could be in his own approach. He has a bad approach. Like, you know, some people have a bad approach. They don't know how to talk to people.
My point exactly.
As saying. A friend, I've stepped in before and told my friend, I don't talk to this guy because he's the same jerk off that you usually like, and it's not going to end well.
Okay.
Me.
that was my point I was trying to make. I'm not the type of kid to be like, bro.
But
you're too ugly
wait,
for her.
There's more. I've also been the type to say, you know what? This guy is not your type, and I don't fucking see it. But maybe you should pursue because maybe different is a good sign.
You're literally agreeing with what I'm saying.
No, I'm not because both times one time I told her to go.
So hold on, wait. So going for a different type, right, is not switching lanes?
Your whole motto is to stay in your lane.
Yeah.
No. Hold on, wait. If you paid attention, I said if you're in the.
Now it's my fault. If
No.
Are we all listening to the same fucking conversation?
But you're agreeing with me because listen, if you keep going for the same type of girl and you keep getting turned down, you need to know that's not your lane. I said stay in your own lane. So going for the same girl.
But the roles are reversed. Do you see what I was trying to show you? You can't determine whose lane you're in because everybody's different.
Right. Everybody's got a different thing.
But if you see the same person getting denied by the same type of person in that lane, wouldn't you step in as a friend and be like, bro?
Okay, I have an easy solution. I get your point, but you need to change your phrase because stay in your lane doesn't make sense to what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying and I get it, but stay in your lane doesn't make sense because that means you're telling somebody to stay with what they're comfortable with. Stay with what's in their league. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, in their league, which means if you switch lanes and you keep getting denied, guess what? Go back to what was working. My point exactly.
And my point is I've literally told someone maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you should do the opposite. And it worked.
Okay. All right. Agree to disagree. I'm not going up.
I tried to say that about 20 minutes ago. It was the safest bet.
I mean, what she's saying is there's always a chance for regression.
There's always an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. Good job.
Thanks, P. Appreciate it. I just won my case. My first case as a lawyer.
You didn't win.
The prosecution
we split it.
You just fucking said okay.
I said okay. I said agree to disagree. Good job.
Fine. You're in a contrary mood tonight.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just feel like you could really miss out on somebody. Like, I think that if somebody really catches your eye and is like something that you really don't know that's going to come around again, I think you go after it regardless. You know, I'm not saying you go after every single girl you see, but if there's somebody that you think is different,
I get what he's trying to say. He's trying to say if he has a friend who he knows is a good guy, and this friend keeps going after a twat, he doesn't want her to keep going after twat girls.
No, I get it. I understand.
Right, but then don't say stay in your lane because he's got to switch on the highway. He's got to go in, a little differently.
Yeah, but wait, when you switch on the highway, don't you always end up where you started in the beginning?
No.
No?
No.
So you never switch to the lane and come right back to the middle? You're full of shit.
Well, if you really want
She doesn't drive on the highways, so you're asking the wrong person. She doesn't.
No.
Yeah, but Joe, back to what you said the other, where we try to record the last podcast, you said you don't have a type. So for you, it's a little different.
No, she has a type. We said she has a type.
No, she said she didn't have a type. That's what I'm trying to say.
No. She has a type, but she doesn't not.
A question. I had a question.
She'll go outside the box.
Are you Jill?
Well, I don't like when people don't say things that you said in the past.
Are you Jill?
Not Jill.
I'm speaking to Jill here.
On our episode, she doesn't. She has a specific type, not by choice. You didn't let me finish.
Hold on. Question. Do you pay her to be your lawyer, or is this how it goes?
Do I pay her to be my lawyer?
No, the other way around. I'm only kidding, by the way. Can you speak, Jill, please?
What was the question? Do I have a type? Yes, I didn't have a type.
You said it last time. You said you didn't have a type.
Physically, no.
Exactly.
I date different types of guys. But
for you, it's a little different.
But personality-wise, they all end up being the same.
Oh, but that's a little different.
You're attracted to something consistently.
But you don't know if you always like a fucking jerk off. It's not different. It's the same.
But you don't know. Hold on. Right. But you don't know they become a jerk off until later on. So physically, she don't have.
No, the signs are there. The signs.
Yeah, they're always there.
The signs are there, and then there's people like friends who give a fuck that say,
the jerk off really doesn't come out eventually because they can hide it really well.
Yeah, but there's always small things.
Okay, let me just say this.
You can get specific, Deanna.
Hiding it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't want to say too much because I'm getting fucking yelled at for speaking to you. So
no, I'm giving you permission to speak on my behalf. So go ahead. You could talk specific.
My point is the same type always likes her. I didn't mean, but you the same type always likes her. Yeah. And it ends up being that they all are in the same category. Jerk-offs, fuck boys, they all have that asshole, like real jerk-off fucking mentality. They don't look the same, but they have identical personalities. So no, she does not have a physical type, but she does have a personality type, which is why a friend, possibly a friend like me, I'm not sure, might say, hey, why don't you try dating this kind of personality?
Now,
that
do you think that's you, Jill?
No, she's right. That is me. I
mean, is it you? They're attracted to you, but you entertain.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of it comes, honestly, I think a lot of it comes from like an insecurity thing. I think a lot of times when people talk to me, it's like, I'm the type of person where I'm not going to just turn down everybody. Like I'll give everybody kind of a chance, and they come across as being really confident, and I like confident guys. So for me, that's attractive to me, but then it crosses over into arrogance, and that's where.
Right.
I say all the time, she's a good person. She's probably one of the best people I know. So she will not entertain everybody. She's not going to fucking entertain every fucking bum off the street, but she's a good soul. So if this guy's talking to her that maybe might not be the fucking a supermodel or, whatever, she'll see where it goes.
Yeah. Like the last guy I spoke to in like June, like before I went to New York and then came back, he was like 12 years older than me, 14 years older than me. He was like super dad bod, like not really attractive at all, but there was just something about him. No, like dad bod, like really not, like not in like belly. Yeah, like dad bod, Oakley's, bald head, goatee, like the whole dad.
Maybe because he was a dad at 14 years older than you. Or a grandfather at that point.
He is a dad. He was a dad. But what I'm saying is that he
had a grandfather body.
No.
No? Okay.
But he was the kind of guy that he had like confidence. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And he was somebody that people knew. So it just was appealing to me. And I don't know. Guys like that are attracted to me. I think they think I'm going to be like a trophy wife or something.
I'm just going to step in and say, Deanna, I was only kidding before. I wasn't really getting nasty with you. Just throwing that out there.
All right. I appreciate it. What about all the other times tonight you attacked me?
Just that time.
Okay.
The other times I meant it.
Okay. Just want to double check.
I'm only apologizing once.
Apology accepted.
Thank you.
I'm a very forgiving person.
Appreciate it.
Almost too much, I think, sometimes for me.
Oh yeah, too much is right.
Any other questions?
I'm changing that.
I'm trying to change.
Because how many times could you say sorry?
I mean, some people just don't deserve the forgiveness.
Right. That is correct. And there's just some things that are unforgivable. And that's it.
And that too.
And if you have to say sorry every time, I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean shit anymore.
No, exactly. How many times are you going to say sorry before, like, you just stop?
Yeah. Sometimes it's like a defense mechanism to apologize when I don't even feel like I.
Well, you know, it depends too. Like someone like me, like I find myself saying sorry a lot because I have a big mouth and I give tough love. So sometimes, like for example, before I called somebody hideous and P was like, Deanna, that's mean. And I was like, no, it's not. Mm-hmm. But he might be right. Some people might perceive that as mean.
Once it simmers a little bit.
Right. So then like if I say something like if my friend is like giving me like one word answers or something, I'll be like, all right, what's wrong? What'd I do? And like, well, you really fucking pissed me off before when you said, da-da-da. And I'd be like, oh shit, well, like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like hurt your feelings. And that's totally genuine.
Like a sensitive Sally.
I'm very sensitive, so I can't knock people for being sensitive. But I say I'm sensitive because I love hard. Like I fight hard, but I love harder.
My jokes always come out the wrong way. So
yes, because you're very sarcastic, and it's very hard to tell. So when someone is sarcastic, it's very hard to tell if they're joking or just being a jerk off.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I was so loud, but I was all jacked up on espresso. So that's my bad.
We all have our days. We understand. Nobody holds grudges here.
We all have our days,
guys.
Especially in these days.
Let's just we got some. We're gonna rule on something. Yes. No broccoli Rob before anal sex. Everyone agree?
Yes.
No broccoli Rob before butt stuff.
No fucking broccoli Rob for a long time.
No stringy food before you get fucked in your butt. That's it.
Agreed.
I agree.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agree.
Look at us agreeing.
Wow. Yeah, we agree
unanimously.
We agree on something. Finally.
It only took 2 hours to get a unanimous decision.
And I'm sorry if I ruined broccoli Rob for everyone out there.
No, listen, that's going to take me a while because I fucking love me some broccoli.
Yes. Oh, wait. I have a question. Question before we wrap this up. Girls, quick, yes or no? If a guy's dick smells, will you still have sex?
No.
Okay.
Not even after, like, football?
No.
Jill, you know what this means. They don't listen to our podcast.
No, because... No, I was recently told a story about smelly dick, and I asked if she continued, and she said yes, and I was like, "What the fuck is that about?" And my first, as a guy, you got to do like I'm ready to go. Come on, quick check.
Oh yeah, women should technically be doing that too. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Not just guys. But
well, come on. That's a vice versa question. Same thing. I'm probably not.
No, I'm not doing it. It happened to me before. Zero. Zero. Quick story. Was about
Same thing.
Pulled it down, smelt it from underneath the covers, above the covers. I mean, pulled it back up. She's like, "Oh, what happened?" I was like, "Oh, headache. Don't feel good. something not working. Too much alcohol.
Headache.
Going to sleep.
Quick.
Oh, headache.
Like hitting the eject button. Eject.
For real. I'm not kidding.
Wait, hold on. So you turned her down mid movement and then woke up to her the next day? What did you tell her? Get out?
Woke up to her the next day. The door's right there. Take your smelly puss and get the fuck out.
Oh, I thought you said you went to bed after. That's why
I went to bed. She fucking left. I literally turned over, faced the other way, and closed my eyes.
And then you ghosted her?
Yeah, I never spoke to her again.
Such a gem.
Hey, did you shower this week? Yeah, we can hang out. No, thank you.
Week.
Can I also say, like, as a fucking adult, though, like,
come on,
there are signs. There are different scents below for a woman. If there's something that smells like fish or something, run, because that's usually signs of like not being clean,
bad infection.
bad
Hold on.
infection.
So fish smell is bad? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yes, very
Thank-
bad. It's disgusting.
Thank you
Well,
for
yeah, I
letting
mean, there's like many different.
Isn't there something to wash it with, like douche? What's that? There's douche, no?
It's not called, first of all, you don't wash with douche. It's called douching. It's a type of cleansing method for the
Whatever.
vagina.
Well, it's still douche. So
No, it's not good for you. You shouldn't do that.
No,
It messes
it's
up
actually
your.
very
bottom line is fucking wash your private parts. Just fucking wash.
right.
So-
But I just want you to know that that's really the only smell that should have you running. It's really the
Hold on.
smell.
I physically just told you a story that a girl smelled and I ran. But now
But
you're telling me
you didn't say what she smelled like. I just want to
You
make
want to know? She smelled like straight fucking bacala.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew
Straight
you were gonna
bacala. And guess
that.
what? I don't eat bacala when my mom fucking cooks. I ain't eating bacala from a.
No, that's disgusting. I get it, but like sometimes in the summer, vaginal juices mixed with sweat. You never know.
This is true. You never know.
Sorry, I mean,
There's a lot of different aromas that come out of it.
I'm fucking married. I'm allowed to say. I'm allowed
Yes,
to talk about
100%. But guess what? As an adult, if you know you're sweating, do something. Go to the bathroom. Be like, where's your bathroom? Throw some soap on it.
What about the fucking spur of the moment, hot, steamy sex scenes? Oh, give me a minute. I'm dealing with a fucking little fucking sweaty smell. I'm sorry. To deal with a fucking hot in the moment sex.
A small little, yeah, of course. But if I smell it before I even
I'm
take
just
it
like
off,
hormonally. Sometimes it could change the scent, like an
I get
autoimmune
it.
disease
I get
or
it.
pregnancy.
But my point was, I was over the blanket. She was under the blanket.
No,
So when I pulled it off,
I get
if
you.
it came through a thick ass blanket,
How thick was the blanket? Are we talking like a down comforter or like a quilt?
it was the top comforter.
Well, I mean,
That's
look,
pretty thick.
if you're not prepared for like one of the first times with somebody, then you're not prepared ever.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you wanna.
So if it's the first time,
you need to make a good impression to make this keep going.
My point. It was the first time we were about to, and it was the only time we were about to. So
right.
That's where it ended.
If you're not ready for that, then you.
All right, P. I think that was probably a good decision.
Yeah, no, trust me, I know. And my penis definitely thanked me for it too. He's like, that's why you're my boy.
Now we have to edit out that fake goodbye. Let's do a real goodbye.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I forgot about that. My bad, guys.
No, it's good. That ended up being good material.
Yeah.
I just need to get it out there.
Well, look, I want to thank you ladies for joining us again.
Yes. Thank you
for having us again.
Yeah.
And thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
Okay. Great time.
Right. From guest to host to guest. It was all great all around.
Yeah.
Had a blast both times. How about that?
Me too.
So where can we find you guys? Where can we listen?
We're on all podcast streaming services that you could possibly imagine.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
What is your socials?
www.majorityrulesny.com, and you can click anything that you see and it'll bring you to whatever service you like to use, whether it's YouTube or Apple or Google Play or all those, you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
It's on multiple platforms.
And you can find us, Jilly,
on all the streaming services. You can find us on YouTube. Well, no, you can't find us on YouTube. On Instagram at You've Thought It, on Twitter at YTI Podcast, and all of the other streaming services.
Yo, go check out their merch. They got some dope ass shit. Where do you find your merch?
You've Thought It.kin, KIN
Yeah, pretty cool. I gotta get those sweatpants.
Jill designed it herself.
Yeah, unicorn.
Thanks, guys.
I'll send you a picture of the sweatpants when I get them.
The lips.
Yeah, I want them.
Yeah,
they're pretty dope.
Yeah,
those are pretty dope.
I'm getting them.
All right, ladies, it's always a pleasure.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
We'll do it again.
Yes.
Yes. So
yeah,
take care.
We'll keep in touch.
Have a fantastic evening.
Yeah, thank you. You guys too.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much again. Bye, guys.
Bye.